does this happen in our country? Fires lit in the centre of the city, acid thrown at police, all supposedly in the name of peace.
Bedlam on city streets.
I don't understand how it can not weigh on their moral conscience.
There's blood on all of your hands!
Fires, stun grenades, even horse manure and acid turfed at police.
These scenes are quite extraordinary for somewhere like Australia. Anti-war protesters using violence to get their point across.
Day one of the Land Forces Defence Expo in Melbourne and a so-called peaceful rally descends into anarchy. It began just before dawn. Protesters making good on their threat to descend on the military show. Under the cover of darkness, they came prepared, clad in black clothing with masks and goggles, clearly ready for a fight.
Because I like to protect my anonymity, and that's my right as a citizen.
Tomatoes and paint were thrown at conference delegates. A massive intersection shut down.
We're the ones working, them
I just lose money. Probably like everyone else sitting here. You don't go to work, you don't earn money, especially as a tradesman.
You can empathise with why we're here, can't you?
Nah.
If you're put out, which I can appreciate, imagine being in a war zone right now.
Then the mob hijacks this tradies truck.
Some guys on your route.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think about it?
I don't know. Just live it.
Do you think they're harming their cause?
No, I'm not.
Do you think doing this to innocent people who are caught up in this is going to help your cause?
Of course, we're disrupting.
But this is this man's property.
You don't agree with the genocide.
On the other side of the exhibition centre, police unleashed pepper spray and non-lethal rounds on the unruly crowd. Some conference attendees even forced to turn around due to the vile heckling.
Hello, I'm Sam from A Current Affair. Is it right to be campaigning against violence and heckling people and touching them and trying to rip flowers from their heads?
My parents were Jewish. They came here and escaped Hitler. If it wasn't for people protecting the country and using those weapons, I wouldn't exist.
What do you mean?
Because they would have been killed. Excuse me?
Things are really taking a turn now. Multiple fires have been lit here by the protesters, including this garbage bin. If we spin that way, you'll see the riot police at the ready. They've got their shields in place. They've also been firing beanbag rounds and tear gas into the crowd, which is making it quite hard to speak. Right now, there's a fire truck on that side of the police line, and it's trying to come through to be able to put all of these fires out.
Within minutes, police horses moved in, attacked by the activists too. So, what are they so unhappy about? To find out, we had to be escorted by police into the expo. On display, army tanks, guns and missiles, with visiting defence chiefs from around the world. Lieutenant Colonel Adam Seary from the Australian Army.
Sam, Land Forces is an important opportunity for Army to collaborate with defence industry. Army certainly doesn't have all the solutions to the strategic challenges that are prevalent in the region right now, and we need to work hand in glove with industry to find answers to those particularly challenging problems.
Despite the protests, Land Forces organisers are standing by their decision to go ahead with the event.
We acknowledge that people have got the right to protest, but we are disappointed in some of the methods that they've used. But I just want to shout out to the Victorian Police who have been outstanding along the whole planning and also the execution today.
Justin Giddings is CEO of the AMDA Foundation, which runs the conference. He spoke exclusively with a current affair.
Oh, it's hugely important. We have 25 chiefs from around the world attending. We've got 31 countries here, 995 exhibitors, and so to bring them all together to showcase Australian industry and capability and innovation is vitally important.
Land Forces runs until Friday, and so will the protests, with police worried things will become even uglier.
Well, everyone has the right to protest, not like this. If you bring acid to a rally, you come with violence in mind.